Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Please like and share this video, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when a new video is available. In this video, I want to talk about healing from emotional pain with God's help. Emotional pain refers to the deep internal hurt that we experience in response to events, situations, or relationships that cause distress. Unlike physical pain, which affects the body, emotional pain impacts our mind and heart, leaving us feeling wounded, vulnerable, or broken. Some common sources of emotional pain include loss or grief, losing a loved one, a job, or the end of a relationship. These things can cause deep sorrow. Betrayal, when someone close to us betrays our trust, it can create feelings of hurt, anger, and rejection. And rejection itself, being rejected in relationships, friendships, or by society, can lead to feelings of worthlessness. Loneliness, prolonged isolation, or feeling misunderstood can also lead to emotional distress. And unresolved trauma, past traumatic experiences such as abuse or neglect, can linger in the mind and heart, causing ongoing emotional pain. Symptoms of emotional pain often manifest as feelings of sadness, anger, frustration, emptiness. It can affect daily life, making it difficult to feel joy or maintain meaningful relationships. Emotional pain can also influence physical health, causing symptoms like fatigue, headache, or tension, and it can lead to elevated blood pressure and other physical ailments. We've all experienced hurt, disappointment, or betrayal at some point in our lives. And for many, even something that happened long ago can still feel fresh today. But there's good news. God is not only aware of our pain, but He cares deeply about it. Psalms 147 verse 3 says, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. And I love that image of God binding up my wounds carefully and lovingly. So how do we begin to heal from our emotional pain? Well, first of all, we acknowledge the pain. The first step to healing is acknowledging our pain. Sometimes we try to push our emotions aside, thinking that if we ignore them, they'll go away. But healing starts with being honest with ourselves and with God. God loves it when you bring your pain to Him. He already knows it, but there's power in opening your heart to Him and saying, Lord, I'm hurting and I need your help. Step 2 is to surrender the hurt to God. Once we acknowledge the pain, the next step is to surrender. And this is where it gets tough. Many of us like to hold on to our pain because in a strange way, it feels like we have control. But holding on to hurt will keep us in bondage. Jesus invites us in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. When we surrender our pain to God, we allow Him to step in and bring true healing. Step number 3 is to trust the process. Healing doesn't always happen overnight. It's a process, and sometimes it feels slow. But I want to encourage you to trust God's timing. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 reminds us that those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. So even in the waiting, God is working. He is shaping, restoring, and renewing you. Step 4 is to let God redefine the pain. And this is something amazing. God can take the very things that caused us pain and turn them into testimonies of His goodness. Romans 8, verse 28 says that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. This doesn't mean that what hurt you was good, but God can take that pain and use it to grow you, to strengthen you, and to grow, strengthen, and bless others. Last, the final step is realizing that there's healing in community. Healing often happens in community. So don't isolate yourself in your pain. God has placed people around you to support, love, and pray for you. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 tells us to carry each other's burdens. And that's one way we fulfill Christ's law. So lean on your trusted friends, your family, your faith community during your time of distress. God is the ultimate healer. No matter how deep your hurt runs, His love runs deeper. If you're struggling today, take a moment to pray. Surrender that pain to God and trust Him to heal your heart. Remember, He is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Thank you for watching. If this message encouraged you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it today. God bless.